Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I thank you all for joining me. I want to tell you a little bit about me and why I've decided to start the YouTube channel. So, start by saying my name is Chantel and I am on a TTC journey. I have 4 kids, 4 girls, youngest being 10. Um, when I had my daughter, I got my tubes tied. I felt like I was done. I was like, okay, this is too many kids. I done got pregnant on the pill, the shot, and the IUD. I was like, so now it's time to get these tubes tied because I'm so fertile and I keep getting pregnant. So 10 years ago, back in 2009, I got my tubes tied. Of course, my doctor said, hey, don't do it. You're too young. He said, one day you might meet this man of your dreams. He probably don't have any kids. Uh, it was funny because I was in a relationship at the time and my doctor didn't like the dude I was with at the time. Hell, I didn't like him. But hey, we got 4 kids together. So, um, yeah, so the doctor said, don't get my tubes tied. I told him, hey, I'm done. Whatever, just tie my tubes. Um, Next thing you know, years later, I started working as a manager at a pizza place, and that is where I met my husband now. But at the time, we were friends, we were cool. He was someone that I thought I would never date. We were just friends. He was silly, goofy all the time. Um, Long story short, we got really close. I was going through a tough situation. He asked me on a date. We went on a date. We went to like this river walk. Riverwalk is like um, this long walk path. They have like a park there. Um, it's cool. So we went to the river walk. Afterwards, he took me to the Waffle House. The best meal ever. um, and after that, we fell in love. We started a relationship. 2 months after being in a relationship, he asked me to marry him. So the following year, we got married. Um, of course, at the beginning, he knew that my tubes was tied. There was no way that I could have a healthy pregnancy because people don't know you still could get pregnant even with your tubes tied, no matter if they're burnt, tied, clipped. If you have the Filshie clips, I mean, you still can get pregnant. Um, we had a talk, and I was having baby fever, and I was like, "Hey, my husband doesn't have any biological kids. However, he is a father figure to my children. He's a great father figure." And we talked about it and we said, hey, let's do some research of tubal reversal doctors. I was told that the surgery would be tens of thousands of dollars. Of course, I went and seen a doctor and talked to her about me wanting to get my tubes reversed, and she kind of was really negative. So even if a doctor is negative, don't pay it no mind. I'm not sure like what's the big deal. What's the big deal and why doctors have a problem with women getting their tubes reversed? Um, there's many women that has got this surgery done. Thousands and thousands of women that have got the surgery done went on to have healthy pregnancies. So don't be discouraged if you have a doctor tell you, hey, it costs too much, blah, blah, blah. Do your research. Do your own research. Um, so basically that was what I did. I did my research, and I also joined Facebook groups, tubal reversal groups, and I got a chance to know a lot of the women in there. A lot of different doctors that women went to start their journey. Me personally, I went to Rio Bravo, is in Mexico. Um, I do not regret it. A lot of people are scared to go over there because of what you hear, the cartels and all that. No, um, I went over there. I didn't have any problems at all. I loved it there. Like the doctors, the nurses, they were awesome. They were so wonderful. Um, I got the surgery done. Of course, in another video, I tell you how about going, what you need to do as far as research for your tubal reversal. We'll get to that in another video. This video is just strictly to tell you a little bit about myself. So we did our research, found the doctor. I went and had the surgery this year. My surgery was April 10th, this year, 2019. Went, had the surgery. It was successful. I had something called Filshie clips, so the doctor was able to reverse those. I was left with 6 inches and 7 inches on one side, on both sides, if that makes sense. And the surgery was successful, so thank God for that. Got home. Of course, I had to follow my pre-op instructions, and I did that. So okay, no, I did not. I did not follow the instructions, but please follow your doctor's instructions. Like within 2-3 weeks after surgery, I was having intercourse. Of course, when I thought about it, I was scared. I was like, oh God, I should never did. I messed up something. But also after your surgery, they tell you, every doctor is different. The doctor that I seen, he told me that 8 weeks after the surgery, I can go ask for HSG test. That test is basically to make sure that your tubes are still open and flowing. But thankfully, I didn't make it to get the surgery because I ended up pregnant July. So I got a positive pregnancy test at 12 days post ovulation, and I was so shocked. And I was happy, and I felt blessed because a lot of women have the surgery and their tubes end up being blocked, or they have other things going on within their cells. And I do feel bad for them, and I always pray for them. But I also I was happy to know that my tubes were open and flowing, and that my husband could have kids, I could have kids, because hey, I was pregnant. However, it did end in a miscarriage. So I found out July 2nd I was pregnant. And by the weekend, which ended up being like July the 6th or something, I started bleeding. And my numbers never made it past, I believe it was 62. And it started dropping from there. So within a week span, I found out I was pregnant. And all of a sudden, I had a chemical. Chemical is like a word that I really don't like to use, but I use it sometimes to kind of explain my situation. People always say that, hey, it wasn't even a baby. Yes, it was my baby. I had a miscarriage. I lost my child, and I'm still affected by it. So I had a miscarriage. However, my body did clean itself out. I didn't have to get anything done or anything. I healed naturally. 3 weeks later, I got a cycle, and of course, I kept tracking ovulation, and now I'm not pregnant again yet, but we still have been trying. I haven't been taking any supplements. I haven't been taking anything, haven't been doing anything right now. I'm just really just praying and believing in God that it's going to happen again for me and my husband. So that's a little bit about myself. I am young. I'm 31. And I'm just living life and doing what I can to take care of my family, my children, my husband. We do work a lot. My children, I try not to think about the TTC too much because it can and it will affect you emotionally. It can be depressing. It can be very stressful. And I try not to bring that into my home because it will be noticeable. So you truly don't want that. So this page is Inspire Women. It's to inspire women. I'm sorry, I said women. It's to inspire women and help you on your journey and encourage you. And also, I want to show you all my path and what I go through on a daily basis and express myself, because me expressing myself may help somebody else on this journey path. Just like I said, it can become very stressful. I have had stressful moments. I have done, hey, long story. Um, so just hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications. Uh, Excuse how I look right now. I'm walking around trying to cook breakfast. Uh, so just hit the subscribe button, and I will be posting many, many more videos on a daily basis. I'll be posting my ovulation tests. I'll be posting pregnancy tests, um, doctor visits, so much more. I'm going to make this a helpful channel, but also we're going to have fun. We're going to learn how to be calm. We're going to learn how to be patient. And have faith. That's one major thing that you need on this TTC journey is faith, and you have to have patience, and you have to be calm. It's very hard, but if I can do it, you can do it. So nice meeting everyone. I hope everyone liked this video, and hope everyone continues to follow me on this TTC journey. Thank you.